thirsty for knowledge. 50 grams, 100 grams, one day. A professor began his class by holding up a glass with some water in it. He then asked the students, "How much do you think this glass weighs?" The students, curious, began calling out answers. 120, 5 grams. With a curious grin, the professor said, "I really don't know unless I weigh it, but my question is, what would happen if I held it up like this?" For a few minutes, a few of the students mumbled until one answered, "Nothing." The professor nodded. "Okay, then. What would happen if I held it up like this for an hour?" "That's easy," said one of the students. "Your arm would begin to ache." The professor nodded. "You're right. Now what would happen if I held it for a day?" "Your arm could go numb," ventured another student. "You might have severe muscle stress and paralysis, and you'd have to go to the hospital for sure." Several students and even the professor laughed. "Very good, but during all this, did the weight of the glass change?" asked the professor. After a brief pause, the class murmured a unanimous no. The professor stared at them. "Then what caused the arm ache and the muscle stress?" The students were puzzled. "Or let me put it this way. What should I do now to come out of the pain?" "Put the glass down," said one of the students. "Exactly," said the professor. The moral of the story: life's problems are often quite similar to the glass of water in this story. Hold on to them for a few minutes in your head, and they seem okay. Dwell on them for much longer, and your head begins to ache. Become preoccupied with them, to the exclusion of almost everything else, and they paralyze you. You won't be able to do anything. It's important to think of the challenges or problems in your life, but even more important is to put them down at the end of every day before you go to sleep. That way you are not stressed. You wake up every day fresh and strong and can handle any issue and any challenge that comes your way. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos.